Hello, beautiful creatures. I want to talk to you about power today. So, sexual power, the fear of that power, why it's important, what it can do for us, and how to activate this power, how to play with this power, how to invite it through our bodies. So we're moving into Aries season, into spring, the spring equinox. So this totally new season. We're like coming out of the winter time, out of that deep depth of the darkness space, this deep yin space, the cave. And we're starting to emerge. We're starting to come out into the light, starting to experience our rebirth. And this is a time of fire. This is a time of power that comes from deep within. So this is the kind of power that comes from surrendering into the dark, that comes from surrendering into the cycles of life. So this isn't power that we often think of as control over something. Like one of our major definitions of power these days in the world is control over Mother Nature's cycles, like control over the natural world, control over sexuality, resources, people, all of that. And this is a false definition of power. This isn't real power. True power comes from surrendering into that deep night and allowing this eternal pulsing current of the universe to move through us as us, right? And birth something new in the springtime or whenever. So this is the kind of power I want to speak to you about. And there's so much fear of this power because it threatens the current definition of power. It threatens the systems of power that are in place right now that are crumbling. We see this. This is obvious. Anyone with two eyes and a brain can see that these structures that have kept so many people disempowered are falling. And it's the natural way of things. Nothing that is untrue, that isn't real, will be sustained. And so this power is not a power that requires us to have control over anything or anyone. So we have this, kind of been brainwashed into believing that this power is dangerous, that if we invoke this power, that means someone else will be disempowered. And this is completely false and is serving to keep us disempowered and keep us from that life current that knows how to birth universes, that knows how to birth a new and beautiful world that liberates all beings. And so this power is truly interested in the liberation, in collective liberation. So there's again this brainwashing, this fear, this pattern in so many of us due to patriarchy and capitalism and all those isms that makes us believe that we can't be in our power and be uplifting others. Like it's a dirty thing to be in our power, to be fully in it, like fully feeling it. And this is BS. This is total BS. And so this power, when we really activate it, we really allow it to move through our bodies, it uplifts all. Like there's a natural evolution that happens when we invite, for example, this primal raw kundalini force, the kundalini of the earth, the sexual kundalini, up through our bodies. It's a healing journey. It's a deeply profound evolutionary journey, that allows us to just shed our skins like a snake, anything that isn't in true deep alignment with our soul, anything like resembling those power structures that keep us and others disempowered, oppressed, all of that. And so as this energy moves, we come through a healing portal. We come deeper into ourselves. And after that's done, it's a natural rising to serve. Like it just comes from within, where our place is in the web of things to mend, where our deep, great work is in the world. And that could be so many things. It doesn't have to be your profession, of course. It could be making tea for your loved ones. But this natural rising of service, of desire to make the world more beautiful, to make it more joyful for everyone is a natural thing. It's not coming from a place of, I need to fix things, I need to save the world, I need to whatever. But it comes from a true place of power also, where those actions of service, of giving, of creation are backed by power, like true power, the power of the seasons, the power that birthed all the stars in the sky. Like, you want that power behind you, right? So this, one of my favorite ways to activate this power is through sexuality work. So those in female bodies, one of my favorite tools is, of course, the yoni egg. This beautiful yoni egg. This is an obsidian egg. And so the yoni egg, we do a lot of work internally with the egg, and there's energetic practices, there's physical practices, there's visualization, movement, all kinds of things to bring us into a deep connection with this root, because this root, the yoni, is the cave of Kundalini. This is where it resides. This is its home. This is its like deep yin cave. And so this is the most potent way, in my opinion, to activate this energy, because not only are we working on the energetic level, and so many practices work on the energetic level, activating Kundalini, and this is beautiful and incredible. The yoni egg works on the deeply physical as well. I mean, you're experiencing, a stone egg inside of your body, learning to feel more of that part of your body, connect consciously with those parts of your body, feel pleasure, release, feel pain and suffering, feel the tension of resisting your power, numbing, that atrophy. So we get to feel all of that, feel the fullness of that, and alchemize it, transform it, birth something new. So this is incredibly potent to have a physical object to connect physically, like in the most dense form of our matter, to this energy. So there's a link in the video, at the video notes here, that you can purchase the yoni egg if you want to. And we are going to be diving so deeply into activating this Kundalini energy in my upcoming orgasmic Kundalini immersion. So this is a 5-week immersion where we're activating the 2 different types of Kundalini. So we're activating the sexual Kundalini. We're also activating this golden Kundalini, this cosmic force, and allowing the 2 to meet in the heart, which does all kinds of things. So activating that power, our creativity, our miracle making capacity, our ability to birth worlds. So I hope you join me. There's a link also to more information and information about how to register for this course. We start on April 1st, the new moon in Aries. Blessings and a deep and reverent bow to your deepest.